Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today I've got fucking big bug haul for October, not gonna lie. It was my birthday month, so allow it. That's my excuse anyway. I have some things, I have some stuff. Some of them were presents, so it's not too bad, but also most of them I brought, so. Here's the thing though, I feel like Amazon and eBay knew it was my birthday month because I went on there and looked at my wish list and I was like, look at all these things that are really cheap. So I bought them, because that's how I roll. So thanks Amazon, thanks for making all the stuff cheap for me for my birthday. So I'm going to do this in 3 sort of sections. I'm also, like most of my hauls, not going to tell you anything about the books, otherwise we'll be here for fucking ages. So I'm going to go with the random ones that I got from charity shops, and I'm going to go with the ones that I bought myself, and then we're going to end on the prezzies because that's always fun. I have The Fate of 10 by Pittacus Law. This is book something of this series, which I'm reading. I've read the first 3, I needed this one, boom, it was £1, I bought it. Next, I have a bunch of books that were only 50p, so I mean, you can't go wrong, can you? I have The Duff by Cody Keplinger. I've heard that this is very different to the film. I really enjoyed the film, it was 50p. I thought, I wonder what the difference is. I'll buy that book. Here it is. Also, a month or 2 ago, I bought Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman, and I found these 2 for 50p in a charity shop, so I now have Knife Edge and Checkmate. I think it's 4 books in the series, or maybe more, I don't know. I thought it was a trilogy, and then I heard someone talking about 4th book, so who knows? I have these ones anyway. Next up, I have Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. This was 50p, it's over 1,000 pages, so I mean, bang for your buck if you count it in pages, 50p. I basically have heard Melissa over at A Bookish Babbler talk about this book. She really enjoyed it. I found it for 50p. I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick that up. It's some sort of fantasy, that's all I know. So I'm saying next up, but technically this stack is stuff that I bought the most recently. But next up is Palo Alto by James Franco. And right, I'm going to put here. This book is like the most polarising book I've ever seen. So many people hate it and so many people love it. If you look at the little graphic I'm going to put here, like literally almost exactly the same amount of people voted it 5 stars as they did 1 star. And then like 2 stars and 4 stars are exactly the same, and then 3 is the most. So I was like, you know what? I want to read that and see how bad it is, because I do like really depressing, is that the right word? You know, I think this is sort of like drugs and aggressiveness and everyone's really shit, and I like that sort of book, so I want to see what I think of this book. I think it'll be interesting to read this as like one of the most polarising books that I've ever seen. Fun times. Next, I found Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton for £1.99. I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick that up. I don't think I've ever read a dinosaur book, and this is another one that I've heard is quite different from the film, so it'll be interesting to read this and see what I get from it. Next, I have Where the World Ends by Geraldine McCaffrian. That's definitely not how you say her name. This one was also in 50p, and I thought it looks cool, it sounds cool. It's like a cave and the sea, and I enjoy the sea and caves, so I thought, you know what, 50p, alright then. And then I also picked up Heroes Volume 1 graphic novel. This was £1.99, and I'd like having graphic novels there just in case I'm in the mood for it, or if there's a readathon or something. It's nice to have, so I thought, you know what, £1.99, hardback. Alright, I'll buy it. And I did really enjoy the first couple of seasons of Heroes, and apparently this is set sort of in between the episodes, so maybe it'll be fun, maybe it won't, who knows, we'll find out when I read it. And now I have 3 books from The Works, which is a shop in England that sells cheap books, cheap stationery, cheap art stuff, all that jazz. First up I have Boy Erased by Garrod Conley. Garrod, that's what it says. And I can't remember how much this was because I've removed the tag, but I'm sure it was like £1, £2, something like that. And I'm pretty sure this is non-fiction about a guy that goes to one of them Christian healing camps because you're gay. And then the next 2 were both £3 each, and that is Unbelievable by, there's 2 people here, T. Christian Miller and Ken Armstrong. I watched the Netflix limited series about this. I thought it was really interesting, so when I saw the book I was like, you know what, I'm having that. This is about, again, it's non-fiction, about a girl. Why am I telling you what it's about? I told you I wouldn't tell you what it's about. This is non-fiction, and another non-fiction I picked up was Mindhunter, again something I watched on Netflix and really enjoyed, and this is the real actual novel about it, about serial killers and how they exist, and this is by John Douglas and Mark Olshaker. So there we go, that's all the random charity pickups, and I feel like I went into them too much, so let's try to go into the rest even less. So the next are all stuff that I got from Amazon and a couple from eBay. So I've got Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by L.C. Rosen. It was on my wish list. It was a couple of pound, so I got it. That's pretty much what all these are going to be. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Again, I've been wanting to read it for ages. Couple of pound. Thanks. Big up Amazon. Amazon Market was great this month. I also picked up Assassination Classroom by Yusei Matsu. I'm sure it's about a classroom that people get assassinated in. Next, I picked up Birthday by Meredith Russo. This one I'm really looking forward to. It's got nice edges as well, that's always fun. Again, just a really cheap version of it, even though it's come out really recently. I'm loving life. I got these next two books brand spanking new off Amazon. So I was looking to see what I wanted people to get me for my birthday, having a look on there. And I saw The Trials of Apollo, number whatever, The Burning Maze, which I'm going to blind you all with now, by Rick Riordan. And it was in 2 for £7, so I had a look through there. And I also picked up A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I've never heard of this. It was the most interesting one there. A lot of them were just kids' books. So 2 brand spanking books for £7. Can't go wrong. I also picked up The Dreyfus Affair by Peter Leifcourt. Sports and Gay. Obviously I want to read it. And then I have 4 comic / graphic novel type things. I have Snot Girl Volume 1. A couple of pound. All of these were a couple of pound. I mean, love it. I also have Bingo Love, Rat Queens Volume 2, and Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley. I know I didn't say anybody's name in that one, but it's fine. But this was literally like £2.70, and I've never seen this that cheap. So, again, big up Amazon Market because it knew it was my birthday. And it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect. It was like £2.70 and it's perfect. So I've sped through those, and now I can get to the gifty books. So first up, our wonderful friend Dane, that I'm sure we all know, sent me his book Driven because he was sending me this, which is like a little journal thing that you write down reviews of books type things in it. And then he just also included this and a bookmark and a pen, which is always fun. Kind of scared of it, not gonna lie. Not because it's a scary book, but because I really like Dane, so I don't want to not like his book. So fingers crossed, I will love it. Also, side note, I've been using that pen to write everything with, and it's very good. It's a very nice pen. Next up, I have The Past and Other Things That Should Let's try that again. Next up, I have The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried by Sean David Hutchison. This one was sent to me by R. I sent R a little package of some stuff. They sent me one. It's really fun. I like it. It's like having a pen pal. They also sent me some tea in that box, which I can't show you because it's downstairs, but it came in these little tea bags, which are really cool, and I just love them. Even though I don't know what to use them with, I'm still going to keep them. Also a nice All for the Game print, and also like the best quality stickers that I've ever felt before. So I have a Dark Shade of Magic one, I have All of the Foxes, also another Foxhole Court one, which if you know you know, if you don't it probably makes no sense, but love that. And a nice little Cabes water as well. So thank you very much, R. And last but not least, I have some books from the fam for my birthday. So first of all, I have 2 from my brother. The first one being Exile from Eden by Andrew Smith, that I'm like dying to read, but I have my 2019 TBR to read, and I need to reread Grass Topper Jungle first because this is a sequel, and you know Andrew Smith is everything, so looking forward to that one. And also Girls Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. This is another one that I've been wanting to read for so long, and it only had it in hardback in England for ages and it was dead expensive. Boom, paperback, cheaper, yes. Again, I mean, this haul is literally, here's a bunch of books that I can't read for 2 months because I have a TBR to read, so fun times. Next up, I have Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell. This is from my sister. Another one I'm looking forward to, but this one I think is good because I'll wait until the hype to die down and hopefully not get any spoilers and then read it. And last but not least, from my mom, I got this hefty bastard. It is the Saga Compendium. I read the first volume of Saga and really enjoyed it, but because it's so popular you can never find it cheap, even secondhand, because everyone knows that everyone wants to read it. And then this, which is 9 volumes long, was like £34, so I mean, thanks. So there we go, that was my bloody big birthday book haul, and I'm really happy but really sad. I'm happy I've got so many good books. I'm sad because I can't read any of them yet, because I'm stubborn, because I'm reading my 2019 TBR first. So let's get that read so I can start some of these, eh? Let me know down below if you've read any of these or if any of them sound interesting. I say that, I didn't tell you anything about them. How can they sound interesting? Do any of these covers look interesting? Do any of these books you thought, and then checked up on Goodreads and then read the synopsis and then they sound interesting? Let me know. If this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, please check out some of my others. And if you continue to enjoy them, please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye. If this is your first video by me, you enjoy it, please guys. So I have the Rise of 10, that's not what it's called. I have the Fate of 10 by oh, this is good, isn't it? Trying to make it quick and all I do is stumble over my words.